Hi, welcome to Story Time with Gigi. Today we're going to be reading Disney's The Three Musketeers. This is really fun. I haven't read any stories with Mickey or Donald or Goofy. This is a cute movie too if you've never seen it. Once upon a time, there lived three young friends named Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. The friends dreamed of someday becoming musketeers, the biggest, bravest, cleverest soldiers in France, and they lived by the words, all for one and one for all. Years passed, and the friends would watch their heroes practicing. Oh, how they wanted to join them. They were all hired at the Musketeer headquarters. If they worked hard, then Mickey was sure that Captain Pete, head of the Musketeers, would notice them. All Pete seemed to notice, though, were the mistakes they made. He thought Mickey was too small, Donald was a coward, and Goofy was, well, Goofy. Still, the three friends dreamed. In the palace, Princess Minnie dreamed of love. He loves me a lot, she sighed, plucking petals. Who's the lucky guy? Asked Daisy, Minnie's lady-in-waiting. I'll know him when I see him, Minnie replied. Captain Pete dreamed of becoming King of France. With help from his lieutenant Clarabelle and the Beagle Boys, Pete had evil plans to kidnap the princess. Oh my. All Pete needed to do was find some bumbling bodyguards for the princess. He knew just who to get. Congratulations, Pete announced to his three silly workers. I'm making you musketeers. You'll be guarding the princess. The three friends couldn't believe it. Mickey happily shouted, all for one and two for tea, cheered Goofy. Captain Pete presented his three new musketeers to Princess Minnie. The princess fell in love with Mickey the instant she saw him. But when Daisy came in carrying a tray with a knife and cheese, knife, shouted Goofy. Bad guy, shouted Donald. Things weren't off to a great start. Oh my, they attacked Daisy. Poor Daisy. And they were about to get worse. The Beagle Boys were waiting to attack the royal coach. Bad guys, Donald shouted. The friends battled bravely, but they all landed in mud as the Beagle Boys drove off with Minnie. Come on, musketeers, Mickey called. Let's go save the princess. They found the royal coach near an old tower. Here we come, Princess Minnie, cried Goofy as he barged through the door. There she is, or what looks like her there. Goofy dashed up the stairs. There were the kidnappers. All for fun, declared Goofy, ramming the three bullies. And fun for all, he crowed when the Beagle Boys fell from the window into the sea below. There they go. Our heroes, sighed Minnie as the three musketeers escorted the ladies to the palace. But more danger awaited them at the palace. Whack! Shouted Donald when he ran into the Beagle Boys. He turned and fled straight into Mickey. "I can't do this," squawked Donald. "I'm a duck who's chicken." He tore off his uniform and ran from the palace. "Donald, wait!" called Mickey. "Well, well, well," came a sly voice from behind. "If it ain't the one musketeer trying to ruin all my kidnapping plans." Mickey spun around. "Captain Pete!" he cried. "As a musketeer, I arrest you." Pete laughed. "Arrest me? Ha! I'm your new king. Princess Minnie is announcing it at the opera tonight." Pete grabbed Mickey, took him to a dungeon, and chained him up. "You know," said Pete in an evil smile, "when the tide comes in, the water flows right through the archway there and floods this room." "My pals will rescue me," Mickey gulped as Pete left and water started to trickle into the dungeon. Meanwhile, Clarabelle had captured Goofy and was about to push him off a bridge. But the old bridge crumbled, sending Goofy and Clarabelle over the side. They landed right onto Donald's getaway boat. Everyone ended up in the water, and the two friends were pulled along with the current. By now, water was filling the dungeon. Just as Mickey was losing hope, Goofy and Donald swept through the archway with the rushing water. They pulled all for one and quickly freed Mickey and escaped. "Musketeers, we've got a princess to save," Mickey announced. He told them all of Pete's plans, and the friends raced to the opera. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy dashed across town into the opera house. Someone was speaking on stage. "Attention, my loyal subjects. Due to the stress of princessing, I now present your new ruler, King Pete." Oh no, were they too late? No, it was an imposter. Mickey found the real Princess Minnie backstage and untied her. Then in front of a shocked audience, a sword fight erupted on stage. The three Musketeers worked as a team and defeated the villains. It's better to work as a team. Princess Minnie made all three friends her royal musketeers. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy could hardly believe it. They might not be the biggest, smartest, or bravest of all, but by working together, they had made their dreams come true. As the crowd cheered, Mickey couldn't help shouting, "All for one!" And everyone, even Princess Minnie, called, "And one for all!" And that's our story. I hope you liked it. Make sure that you like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye until next time.